Scrappy friends, I have a March Clique Kit layout for you today, and I am doing a little bit of mixed media, not too much. I decided that I wanted to add a border in watercolor, so I'm just using this watercolor brush, and I got those new brushes that or the newer brushes that have the water right in them, the brush pens. I really am enjoying them. I got a pack of 3 that has different sizes. It has a couple of big sizes and a smaller one and then a smaller one. And I am now flicking some of the watercolor so I could get some sprinkles. And I didn't add any gesso because I really wasn't doing a whole lot. For this layout, I'm actually using a sketch by Elsie, who is the other, actually, okay, the sketch is inspired by a layout Elsie did, but it's for the March Clique Kit challenge. So there's 2 sketches, and I'm actually using the second one this time. And like I said, Elsie is one of the other guest designer for Clique Kits this month. So both me and Elsie are guest designers. And I'll have a link to her channel below because she does some awesome stuff. She's amazing. And so while I'm waiting for my thing to dry, I'm going to kind of work on these circles. As you've seen, just kind of drew circles. I know I could have used my silhouette. I probably should have. But, you know, oh well. It wasn't that difficult to just, you know, draw circles and cut them out, really. And I kind of like that look, that they're not exactly perfect or anything. Okay, so this photo is a picture of me with some Stewart's coffee. This is a photo from when I was in New York. And it's a selfie with my iPhone. It's horrible because I'm not wearing any makeup, I don't believe. And yeah. And I look all morning, blah, but that's okay, because that's not all selfies have to be perfect, right? I want my kids to be able to look back and see photos of me that I don't look all, you know, all pretty, well, I say all pretty, all dolled up with makeup, because, you know, a lot of times I don't wear makeup anyway, so they're probably going to remember the fact that I didn't. So on the sketch, there is a corner, and so I love that blah, blah, blah paper, and that is exclusive to Clique Kits, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can still get this paper in their store, so there'll be a link below to Clique Kits, their store, and you can check it out. I love that blah, blah, blah paper. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites. I haven't used it all because, of course, I have to save it for the perfect layout now. I don't know. But I love it because it kind of works. It definitely works with this layout because it's all about coffee in the morning. And you know, I don't know about you, but in the morning, before I've had my coffee, my brain doesn't always think right until, like, you know, the afternoon usually. But definitely in the morning before I've had my coffee, I'm like, sometimes people talk to me and it's like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? My kids. Also, I have this cut file, and I was going to use this. This is just from, oh, it's from the Cut Shop, but I don't end up using it. But I wanted to show this because I do use some of the other stuff on here. I think it's from the Cut Shop. But anyway, it doesn't really matter right now for all purposes' sake. But I did it in the craft cardstock that was in the Clique Kit store. They had craft cardstock, and I picked me up some because I was all out. And I thought it worked really, really nice because coffee is brown or black, depending on how you take it. But this one was pretty. Actually, my aunt brought, okay, so the story behind this is, and here you see me a smaller photo because that bigger photo just wasn't working for me. It just wasn't. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to use this brand new strip because I love it. It's awesome. I love the black and white, and I have to use it on this layout. So I'm going to put it at the top, and I'm going to put it at the bottom. I don't believe that is on the sketch at all. So I do kind of go and I flip the sketch. But you know, that's what sketches are for, right? If you don't flip them and change them, then they're not amazing. No, I'm joking. I love using sketches, but it's sometimes a nice starting off point to just get your brain flowing, because sometimes you just need that help. So I'm just looking through and seeing what stuff I have that I think will look good. I know I want to add a couple of clusters. I'm not really sure exactly where I want to put things at this point, so I'm kind of playing around. I'm really liking this blue and black and white theme. And then I see this frame and I'm like, maybe I can use part of it in the corner and you can just see the little loopy loop thing. Because I'm not that big on frames, but it is kind of fun to use a frame in a different way. So I really like the way that that looks. It just kind of adds a little bit something. And I am going to use some of those do I use it? No, I use the pink flowers in the corner. And I'm just going to glue it down with glossy accents. I figure this is going to be the best way for it. But I really like that smaller photo. It really just keeps your eye right at the circle impact, and it lets that blah 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 paper really shine. And at first I was thinking maybe I'll put something in there. I think the journaling was supposed to, or a title was supposed to go in there, but I just leave it empty because I just really want to showcase that paper because it's amazing. And yeah, so this photo is a picture of me and coffee, and where I grew up, there is a convenience store-ish. It's a gas station store, and they have coffee. They sell coffee and soda. Sometimes in the store you can get Stort's orange and key lime soda. It started out from the store. They also have ice cream too, and it's pretty good. It's hard ice cream. I say it's pretty good. Depends what kind you want. There's some that are like really good. And some that are just okay. But anyway, back to the coffee, right? I'm digressing. So the coffee is really, really good, especially if you get it in the morning. I don't know what it is. And maybe some of it is just the fact that it reminds me of home, right? And but my aunt knows that we all love Stort's coffee, and my grandmother, I love her to pieces, but her idea of coffee in the morning is instant coffee, Folgers instant. And yeah, for me, who does the drip, and sometimes stronger than the drip, the IV, I can't do instant. I just can't do it. It's like a sacrilege or something. I don't know. Just seems wrong. And so my aunt that morning, she knew I was gonna be having a long day. I was gonna be getting together with some of my other family, and so she came by and dropped off a cup of Stort's coffee for me, and I was oh my gosh, I had to take a picture of it. I may not look all that as happy as I really was, but I was super, super, super happy, guys. And this says, "But first, coffee." And so, I mean, I hadn't even gotten dressed and the coffee was there, and it was so nice because it gave me the umph to get ready for the day. And then we went out to breakfast and I had more coffee. But it was just so good to have that cup. So now I'm just working on what I want to put different places. I pull out these stickers that were in the store from last month, and I got them to go along with my kit. And I just love these stickers. They're just so much fun. There's so many elements, and of course I haven't used that much of it. I need to use some more of them because I have a ton of them. And I love those triangles. Aren't they so much fun? I should do a layout with triangles on them or something. But I added just a little bit of pink because I did use a pink border on my paper and around my photo. And so I just kind of add pink, like down at the bottom with that macaroon. He has that flag thing from their cut apart sheet that's exclusive. And so I decided to add the date just all along that bottom, that strip. I don't know, it was just really fun. So I added blue in the middle and then black on the outside. And now I'm going to do some splatters. I really like to use my watercolors as splatters, guys. It just makes it really, really fun. sometimes when I use splatters with the Heidi Swap, depending if I've used gesso, it like sticks. It's really sticky and it takes forever to dry here in Hawaii because it's so humid. And so, and I really wanted it to match the colors that I'd used at the beginning. I do use some black Heidi Shine and some gold, and it really just helps tie in the rest, and I just love the way this layout turned out. It was really fun. That sketch was super fun. I'll have a link below also to the challenge. I believe you still have a little while longer to do some layouts and link them up to the Clique Kits, and you guys will be entered into a drawing. I think Butterfly Reflections is the company that is sponsoring us this month. So I hope you guys head over to Clique Kits, check them out, check out their store. They have a lot of fun, amazing, exclusive stuff going on. The new kit just got released, and oh man, the new kit is going to be super fun. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys later. Bye!